Hello YouTube, welcome back to another Doki Doki mod. Today we're playing Blue Skies, just came out like 2 days ago, and yeah, I was looking forward to it. I've been following this game for like a couple weeks now, just waiting for the release, and it finally came out, and it looks really good. Like the artwork and the mod itself just looks great. But yeah, as you see, there's no Monica, so I don't know about that, but, you know, this will be interesting. An interesting mod, to say the least. Also, I'll have in the link in the description my Twitch channel, because I've been streaming Persona 4 Golden, which just came out also, I think on the same day as Blue Skies, but I'm not 100% sure. I think about the same day or a day after, but I think it was about the same time. Anyway, if you want to see me live on Twitch, I stream like a few times during the week whenever I'm available, but as this video is going up, by the time, I think the video will go up right before I stream or something like that, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, this video will go up right before I stream, so if you want to see me stream, then you could just, after this video, pop by, or you could just leave the video and go to watch me stream and then watch this video later. Or, you know, whatever you want. Anyway, I'll be streaming by the time this goes up. Anyway, let's start a new game. Obviously, we're going to be FD. Interesting. We're starting off with the classic. What's this? This shouldn't be possible. Why am I here? How am I here? Did you bring me? Oh, it is Monica. So there is Monica. I don't see any other explanation. Why? We've already established there's no happiness here, so why? Huh? Why can't I look at the script? Something's wrong. You didn't do anything, did you? Do you understand you're trying to mess things up even more? How did you... Oh, I know. You installed the mod, haven't you? Haha, good one. That's why everything's been changed. Do you think it's time to let us all go? Nah, it's been like a couple years. We don't want to let you go. The Doki Doki community, at least. But yeah. Well, you want everything to be like how it should have been, but, really care about them, don't you? I wish. Never mind. If you really want to do it, I won't stop you. I've been fighting to take control of this game again, but if you want to play through the mod, then also come to the mod's control. So, do you want me to allow mod's activation? What if I say no? This is interesting. Wait, what? Oh. Is there... Yes, let's save here. Let's do no, because... No way, it just... Oh my god, it just fucking shut down. That is amazing. Good addition to the mod there. That's pretty funny. Opening the game back up now. It should be here any second. There it is. Alright, let's load game. Yes, I knew it. FD or whatever your name is actually. I truly hope you can find happiness with your choice. Alright. I lay in bed motionless, staring up at the blank white ceiling. Last night was dreadful. The sound of thunder kept me up for hours. But today is another day. I guess let's just hope that's at least a bit better. With another sign, I begrudgingly drag myself out of bed, groggily, begin the monotony of my daily routine. Making my way to the kitchen, I haphazardly rummage through the cupboards looking for something to eat. Unfortunately, there's no tasty homemade breakfast waiting for me. Ever since my parents' divorce, I've been living off of whatever I find in the kitchen. I live with my mom, but she's taking care of business trips abroad, so for the most part, it's pretty much just me at home alone. It's lonely, but I manage. Although I do miss the smell of bacon and eggs in the morning, breakfast used to be a family thing. Dad would read the newspaper at the kitchen table while Mom would stand at the stove fry up famous sunny side up eggs. But all that feels like a long forgotten memory. Well, at least breakfast sort of a calorie tea. I don't get that joke at all. I don't know. Not exactly the best day to start eating, but it'll do. I do my own shopping since Mom's never home, but I usually stick to buying bare necessities. The ease of using pre-made stuff has pretty much sapped me of the urge to cook meals for myself. With the food quickly finished, I headed for the door. At the very least, the weather looks much better than yesterday's clear skies. Ah, clear skies. How about blue skies? Beat thunderstorms any day of the week. I'm still lost in my thought whenever I notice my family's familiar face. It's Seori. Of course it is. From quite a history together, the children were basically inseparable, always exploring, getting up mischief, driving our parents wild. Typical things that young children do, really. As time went on, especially in the recent year, we started slowly drifting apart. In fact, I haven't spoken to her in a really long time. It's a real shame. After all, we shared a lot of fond memories with each other. I'm surprised to see her up so early. A couple times I glanced out the classroom window only to be hurried walk along to school. We used to walk to school together, and although she was sometimes a little late to meet me, I never really minded. As we continued to drift apart, however, her lack of punctuality became more frequent. I just decided to be better if I walked to school alone, which meant that although I did get school time more often, it was quite lonely. Knowing her, she probably just got more and more lazy with time. After all, her dedication to sleeping seems to be unwavering. Oh well, so I self-enjoyed talking to her. Hey, sorry, I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? She looks a little surprised at my appearance, and I noticed I suppose I can't blame her. Oh hey, Andy, I was expecting to see you. That makes two of us. You're up early today. Haha. That was a weird laugh. Also, the music in this game is pretty good. I've heard like I've heard some of the things posted on the YouTube channel, which is pretty good. Pretty good stuff. And as you hear the background music now, I think it's pretty good. I think this music is pretty well made in this mod. It's been a while since I think this, I don't want to say that, it's kind of mean, like a really well made mod, but like the art and the music reminds me of that Our Time, like, you know, not the music itself, but like how they made it kind of its own thing, you know. It's not like, oh, it's like continuation of Doki Doki. This is like different. Like the parents are divorced, and Sayori is like Sayori, I don't know, but like it's a little different, you know. Anyway, I'm just getting a different vibe. Like it didn't start the same way. They were alright though. Not a lot changed recently, you know. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Life's been pretty routine these days. School's kind of meh, although I guess it could be worse. She nods and we both resume to walk to school. Although I can talk to her just fine, there's still awkward air between us. I guess that's a given, seeing it's our first proper conversation together in a long time. As we carry on making a small chat, a sudden thought hits me. Anyway, this might come across as weird out of the blue, but seeing you here and giving me an idea. Oh? Well, it's been a while since we walked to school together. How about we start doing that again? Hey, would you really want to do that? I'm not very fun to talk to, and I've always been late. I frown. It's really strange to hear Siri, given I've always known her as a bubbly, cheerfully personality. Sir, that's definitely not true. And the bit always has been a bit late is true. I've always loved hanging out with you, and I thought we'd have a lot of fun again. Besides, I miss you. I'll help you walk up on time if you need me to. Was that before? I don't know. I've never been in this sort of situation before. I mean, we are childhood friends after all, right? Really? Yeah, really. I miss you too, Auntie. Well, let's do it. From now on, we'll walk to school together, okay? Okay. And there it is, the classic Siri smile I grew up loving. All the memories I have together as children feature that smile. No matter how we ventured parks, played through forests, and the smile would follow. The innocent, childlike sense of adventure we used to have, it's painfully clear that's all gone. It's long gone, but maybe we can still smile together anyway. So what have you been up to lately? Oh, you know, the usual. Oh, you mean games, anime, and manga, right? Yeah, pretty much goes without saying. Oh, if you haven't changed. Well, are you saying that you think I need some change? No, no one's perfect, but there's always room for improvement. Especially in your case, I'm guessing you're still part of the Go Home Club. Well, that cuts a little deep. What do you want me to do? Join the soccer club and trip all over again, everyone? I think this little exercise is good for anyone. I'm very offended you're trying to call me fat right now. Well, you don't have to join a sports club if you don't want to. Yeah, I was actually thinking of checking out the anime club. Wow, how'd you guess? It suits my hobbies though, so have you should try branching out a bit more. Okay, Miss Club Expert, if you're going to criticize all my club choices, then what would you suggest? Well, it so happens there's a club that I'm in. Oh, really? Well, I'm actually the vice president. Wow, I did not expect that. Dang, so you get to take part in all the executive decisions, huh? Well, kind of. The club client only has 4 members at the moment, but it's really fun. We're actually looking for new members right now, and that's why she brought it up. Only 4 members? Sounds like you guys are starting out then. What club is it anyway? The school's very own literature club. I intentionally let out a sigh. Her face drops. I don't think she was quite the reaction she was hoping for. In my defense, literature was never captured my interest, unless you count manga's literature, that is. I know it. I knew it. You don't want to join. I understand though, not many people like reading. Who said I didn't like to read? I love reading if you count manga. I'm going to last word to myself than to Sayori. On the other plus side, Sayori laughs at my sheepness. You sound like someone I know from the literature club. She talks about manga all the time. Oh really? I'm actually interested in the club though. Sayori smiles because I'm actually showing initiative. If I'm looking for a club to join, I guess literature club is a good place to start. That's right, you should come by sometime. And by sometime, I'm hoping for today, aren't you? Well, the sooner the better. Alright, I have to look after school today. Yay, thanks, Auntie. Although we should probably hurry up, don't want to be late now, do we? Yeah, you're right. This mod's it's refreshing, this mod, because it doesn't start off the same way as every other fucking mod. No offense to all the mods, I guess you want to build the story that way. But the thing is, like, every mod starts off the same, with you joining the Literature Club the same way, and all this crap. So far, it's pretty different. Like, MC's house, like, not the art, but, like, the situation's different. You and Sirius' relationship is a little different. And the way you kind of get into the club is also different, because she usually asks you after school, but she asks you before school. So it's kind of a little different, if my memory serves me correctly. With a few minutes we were at school and missed a crowd of chattering students. With goodbyes, we head off to our separate classrooms. I have Sakurai in the morning, so I'm fairly confident that the next hour or so won't be too bad. Who's Sakurai, you might ask? Only one of the most cool is down to people teachers we have in the whole school. Being on the young side himself, this experience of high school is much fresher in mind than some of the other teachers, especially the older ones. He gives me a smile as I open the door. Oh, we have like an actual teacher that looks like a person. Wow. I think this is the first mod where I played with like OC characters. I usually stayed away from those because most of them looked pretty bad, no offense. But this one actually looks pretty good, in my opinion. But yeah, I like this one. This one looks nice. It looks like an actual, like, DLC character. I feel like he's a little tall, though. Other than that, he looks pretty solid. How are you doing today? Not bad, sir. Same old, same old. How about you? Well, we're finally starting our module on the 12th century history today, so no need to say I'm excited. Oh yeah? First World War, Nazis, Second World War, that stuff? You bet. I'll wait all year to start. Oh man, you guys are in for a real treat. Yeah, I can't wait to learn about Nazis. That's great. There's something else I really admire about him. He's so enthusiastic about the subject, and the enthusiasm really makes learning about history that more enjoyable. Combined with the fact that he's fairly relaxed, especially when it comes to homework, you can really see why he's popular. Although he does have a strict side, of course. That side of him comes to light every now and then, so he's in a pushover. By and large, he respects the urges of students by striking balance just right. I wish all my teachers were as friendly and made efforts to know their students better. Oh well, I take a seat in one of my classmates. Emmy smiles and waves. Isn't this? I remember seeing the picture. She looks like Emmy from Katawa Shoujo. She has a reputation for her skills on track field, literally the same thing as the other Emmy. Even when she isn't around, she's pretty much a ball of energy. Literally looks like the same person, just with legs. If you guys know, if you watch my Katawa Shoujo series, I play this game. I need to fucking finish it. I'll probably do it. I'll probably like switch off between this mod and the other one. And then eventually I'll go back to Outcast again, because, you know, I kept taking breaks on that one. It's not that it's not a bad mod, it's just I kept switching, not switching. I got a new computer, so I lost, like, the information on that. So, yeah, then I fixed it, and then I made, like, a video or two, and then I saw this mod come out, and I'm like, let me play a new mod. So then, you know, when you play something new, you get more views. Like my older Outcast videos, when the mod came out, I got a lot of views, but when I did recently, it didn't get a lot of views. So just like trying to work the algorithm here, you know. I need the views, you know. But anyway, hey, we have one odd friendship, but we're getting along in classes and really see each other outside of school. How are you doing, Emmy? This looks like an Emmy, but like from like you transferred her really well from Katawa Shoujo. She actually looks really well, like, done. Like the face mesh, I assume you took the face from Katawa Shoujo and then made it like a Doki style, which is really well done. You can't really tell that she's from Katawa Shoujo. I'm gonna put up a picture over here, if I remember to, of the actual like sprite from the actual game, if you haven't seen it. Training was really fun today, FD. Oh? She's always been on a hunt for new recruits to join the track team. She has a habit of dropping some not-so-subtle hints. Yeah, we're always looking for new members. I know you aren't part of the club, so you should totally join us. It's funny you mentioned that I'm not part of your clubs anymore, actually. I think I want to check out the literature club after school. I didn't really think you were a poetic type. If you ever get bored of writing poems, you know where to find me. How many times do I have to tell you that? Alright guys, let's make a start. It's almost criminal that I have to wait so long to teach my favorite century. Alright? Well, that school lesson's over. As I linger behind the class to get over, I think I hear the door open to say, hi again of the Literature Club meetings today, right? Yeah, I was heading there now. Do you want to still come along? You betcha. Your series seems to perk up. Looking excited that I still want to come along to the club. Look at you, finally doing some extra curriculars. I mean, if you're a vice president, it can't be all too bad, right? She giggled, making me smile. Each individual club member makes it special. Everyone works hard to have fun together. I'm slipping up so much, it's not even funny. Well, let's not keep it waiting. The students show up late. I want to make a good first impression after all. I guess you're right. Come on, it's right this way. Up the stairs at the end. I follow Sayori down the hall. She seems more excited. It's nice now that I'm making her day at least a bit better. The stairs led up to the section of school that I recognize the 30 years wing. Sayori leads me to the classroom and knocks on the door. Trust me, you're gonna love it. She's definitely enthusiastic about the club, that's for sure. After a seemingly long wait, the door finally slides open. A small pink-haired girl peeks out. Sayori. She speaks out further. Hey, Natsuki. Guess what? I found someone who wants to join our club. The girl who apparently called Natsuki slowly turns and glares at me and lowers her eyes. She opens the door fully. Behind her, I see a girl sitting at the desk, her face buried in a book. What? Hey, Sayori. Wait. Sayori practically pushes Natsuki out of the way. She seems excited to introduce the rest of the club members. Hey guys, I'm going to introduce our newest member, FD. Sayori, hold up. It's been a bit quality the newest member, huh? Isn't it? I then noticed the third girl peek out from behind the bookshelf in the corner of the room. Can it be? Is that Monica? Monica's one of the most popular girls in high school. Everyone seems to flock around her because she's smart, beautiful, and athletic. You name it, she got it. I just realized she's always the popular girl, and like, whatever, yeah? And she has like the excuse like, oh, I wanted to not be the debate club anymore, and I want to make my own club. If she's so popular, wouldn't people have joined her club instead of these like not so well known people at the school? Wouldn't we have more members? Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. I don't know. If she was so popular, like everyone says, wouldn't she just have like some people just join the literature club for the sake of, you know, being with her? I feel like that would happen realistically. But you know what? I'm not gonna get into it. It's not the mod's fault. It's the original game's fault. But I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it. Anyway, unfortunately, it's also musically out of my league. Listening to me first with a stern look, then quickly lights up, puts down the book she's holding, and rushes over. Ah, FD, what a nice surprise. Whoa, she looks different. Oh, it's like a different... They added like a new pose. Alright, that's interesting. It just caught me so off guard because I'm not used to it. Like, you know, I'm used to like these sprite models. But this one is new, which honestly looks pretty well done. It looks like it's made by the game. So for the arms, they look... I think they took like the arms from Natsuki, made it like a little bigger and longer, or maybe from Yuri. Probably from Yuri, but still, it looks like a little big. Or I could be, I don't know, it looks off. Monica wouldn't just have her hands on the side like that, would she? I don't know. I don't know. I like it. It's like well done, and also the comb over here is like really well done. But like other than that, it's like I don't know. The girl has her face buried in a book, slowly jumps up and looks right at me. She slowly slaps her book shut, slowly moves to join the conversation. Oh, a new member? My name is Yuri. Yeah, holy crap, it seems I lucked out. Not only Monica, but also a bunch of other cute girls. Wow, okay. Am I glad I decided to come here so I had me glow today, but enough gawking if these stop staring and start talking. It's nice to meet you, Yuri. Like Sayori said, I'm FD. I smiled and then turned to Monica. So it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, FD. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. It's kind of strange to say, but her smile at me was so genuine, makes me feel a bit starstruck. Powers of the school idol. You too, Monica. School idol? I hope they mean like idol, like people look up to her, not like idol, like the ones that sing and dance. Because that would be funny. That would be cool, you know? I wouldn't mind seeing that, where they start like a kind of like a Love Live type of deal. You know, that'd be cool. That'd be a cool mod. It's like a Love Live inspired mod, you know? I wouldn't mind seeing that. I do like my Love Live. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind it. So you guys run a club with just the four of you now? Huh? Sayori told me how about you looking for new members. Oh, well, I've actually been trying to push for more members for a while, but we haven't had any luck recently. Sayori did say, my words sharp in her mouth, and she shoots me a piercing glare. She looks pissed at me, but for some reason, I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to just walk in, besides walk and say hello. Sorry, you brought a boy? Yeah, he told me you want to join this morning. Not sure if he's being an airhead again, but I don't recall promising that I join. Oh, great. Natsuki lowers out, holding her arms, irritated huff. I don't really get why though. I'm sorry about Natsuki, that's what she is. She's a little standoffish to new members. Oh, it's nothing, I don't mind. I'm right here, you know. Sorry, I thought I'd just try to get a good impression though. Come on, Natsuki, we need new members. If you don't like to being nice to FD, can you at least try to be nice for me, please? Jeez, you don't have to make such a big deal out of it. Fine, if you're gonna bet, I guess I have to, no choice. Hooray, thanks, Natsuki. Like, I know who the Tsundere group is of the group is now. The almost comical extent to which Natsuki fits that trope. Well, maybe my view of the world is just clouded by anime influences, though. Anyway, let's get the conversation back on track. How'd you come to learn about the Literature Club, FD? I have to admit, I'm a bit curious about that myself. So you and I were just walking to Google when you mentioned this club to me. Since I was sort of looking for a club to join, I figured that I should check you guys out. At any rate, Siri was really enthusiastic about the Literature Club, so Monica seems to beam it. I hate the fucking word beams. A verb? Is that a verb, right? I think it's a verb. Anyway, I hate that verb. It's such a bad verb. I was gonna say adjective because it sounds better, but I think it's a verb. Right? Because it's like an action. Actually, it's not like an action. It's more of like a... It's like an action, but like not like a moving action. It's like an eye move, you know? Like beams. I hate that word though. It's a bad word. I don't use it. I don't like this word. It's a bad word. Monica confuses Sierra when she hears this. Guess Sierra has done a good job at advertising for the club. Well, I think that this is a great place to start. After all, books can be very enticing. Yeah, it's in front. I think the club is the only place where I've been feeling comfortable lately. Sierra falls for a moment, but she quickly makes herself back up. It's somewhere I can stay and read while hanging out with friends. I think they summed up the club pretty well after I just started bringing out like-minded people who enjoy it. Oh, I just pressed the space bar by accident. Oops. I'm really happy about this channel so far. It's very cozy. But enough interjecting. Why did you come and take a seat, FD? Did you bring anything to read? Actually, I realize not much a reader, much less someone who loves literature. To be honest, I haven't thought of this very well. But joining the club of the books would really be the best thing for me. No, I don't really have a book at me at the moment. I just haven't seen any good titles recently. I like the routine, hoping I have to see through my facade. I obviously don't read much. If they do believe that, hopefully it'll help me relate to these stories. We have plenty of books here. If you want to check out what we have, I'm sure you'll find that matches your taste. If that's all, then I'll guess I'll head over and maybe something might catch my eye. I start choice nervously as I walk awkwardly over to the bookshelf. Then I look at a good book of variety available, ranging in genre from horror to fantasy all the way to non-fiction. Curiously, I turn towards... Ooh, we have a choice already. Well, I'm gonna do the smart thing and not the what I want to do thing. I'm gonna start Natsuki because, you know, like manga. So I'm gonna be like, yo, where's the manga? You know, kind of type of deal. And yours just gonna give me like some big ass book. Personally, as like an actual person like me, I enjoy manga and normal books. But this guy's just showing manga, so I'm gonna switch it Natsuki. Do you have any recommendations? I take a closer look at the book and say that, and to my surprise, there's a rather extensive collection of manga on the bottom bookshelf. When I look at the girls, I notice Siri's looking down, Natsuki's looking down the manga. Ari's telling me and she looks away blushing. What would you like to read, huh? Honestly, I just read manga most of the time. Selection down there caught my eye. I didn't know that manga was allowed in a classroom like this. There's actually Natsuki's. Don't just say it like that. I just put that while I'm reorganizing the closet. Monica always messes with my collection when she goes in there, so I'm trying to make more space for them. As she says this, now you should look at Monica, who smiles sweetly in return. What series do you have? I've read a lot, but I don't think I've recognized many here. Most series spines are vibrantly colored with big blocky letters announcing the titles. The Boss's Maze, Rice Ball Basket, Orange High School Nightclub. What the fuck are these series? Are these like I feel like these are parodies. Rice Ball Basket. Is that like it's like a ripoff of Fruits Basket? Orange High School Club. Orange High School Nightclub? What? Is this like a ripoff of like Psych? The pink haired dude with the glasses and the green bluish outfit? I don't know. And the boss is a maid? Fuck. Is it like Dragon Maid, or is it that one Shonen Maid? Or I don't know. I genuinely don't know what these last two, but I know the middle one probably is Fruits Basket. Because like, oh, fruits, what's another rice ball? Because, you know, Japan. It probably means there's either way of demographic or they're simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass of the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. I can tell just by your expression, but I'll tell you one thing, FD. There's a straight lesson from literature. Don't judge a book by its cover. Oh, cringe. Alright. In fact, Nazi's over the bookshelf below, elbowing me out of the way, and pulls a very pink book out of a book box. I'll show you exactly why. She uncertainly shoves it right in my hands. I started the cover. The first one in series titled Parfait Girl. Of course, features are girls in colorful attire striking and animated feminine poses. It's actually moe. Oh yes, moe. Gotta love some moe. Well, don't just stand there. Read the fucking book. Is Parfait Girls a real series? You know what? I'm gonna look this up. You know, I'm gonna look this up. I don't think it's a real series. It could be a ripoff of some series, but you know, I'm looking on Reddit right now to see if this exists. First point, there's Margale goes shining himself in the manga here describes to be similar to the script. There's a bunch of friends at high school knowledge go to simple things one day school for them. I think it's serious the game. Well, definitely fit. So apparently, some people on Reddit think that it's just like foreshadowing the actual game itself, which is pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, I didn't really think that because I barely remember her explaining it because, yeah. All right. Anyway, Natsuki, have you considered that maybe FD might not read this? Excuse me, who say FD likes or dislikes something? I really break in and try to leave some of this untouched. Thanks for your concern, Yuri, but I'm definitely open to trying out new things. I don't usually read this stuff, but I'm willing to give it a try. Oh, alright then. Natsuki shyly smirks a bit. Yuri magically looks away. I guess I can't satisfy everyone. If you could satisfy everyone, you'll just go to Yuri like, hey, after I finish this, you want to give me a book as well? I'll read yours as well. It'll be simple crap, you know? I didn't thought you spent... I thought you spent enough time in literature club to not judge book by their covers either, Yuri. Ooh, Natsuki's throwing shots already? It's been like 5 minutes. It's been 5 fucking minutes. Are they gonna fight already? Like in the main game? Manga can have a deep storylines as well as your novels can. That is very true. I never said that they can't, it's just... Yuri looks like she's holding herself back from saying something. Just what? Just because there are pictures in them, they're childish or something? Well, that is the reason people say pictures are worth 1,000 words. She's bringing out these like cliches that I don't like it, but I also kind of agree with her in a sense. But like, I hate these I hate these. I like it, but I hate it. But I like it, but I hate it. You know, my opinions have changed a lot. But let's see how this argument turns out. I'm not gonna say fight. Sometimes there's a good thing and bad described through art. Manga blends both good art and good writing to create fantastic stories. Unless you're reading Domestic Girlfriend, but that's a different story. I'm sorry, it's a very controversial topic. But yeah, any of you read that manga, you would know the ending is not the best. Not the best at all. Plus, being able to actually see the characters help you relate and empathize with them. Your things are still looking a bit what the fuck was that word? Perturbed. What? You know what? I'm gonna look up Google. You know what? Wait, how do you spell it? I'm looking at this word. Perturbed. Huh.
Perturbed.
Perturbed. What the fuck does perturbed mean? You know what? You know what? Perturbed. Feel anxiety or concern. Alright, I guess that makes sense. Why can't you just see looking a bit anxious? Why did you make that fucking obnoxious word? I see, I just meant the manga is a bit unorthodox as a medium. Well, manga is literature too. It's obvious two girls have their differences. You know what's funny? A year ago, I asked my teacher, yo, he was a very chill teacher, and I was like, yo, is manga literature? Because I knew he watched anime back in the 90s when he was younger, because we talked about it a couple times. Anyway, he was like, I asked him, and he's like, and he thought for a second. He's like, I think so. I think they're literature. And then he's like, it's a whole discussion. But and then then we talked about it for a while. It was pretty cool. But anyway, since that discussion, I think manga. I thought manga was literature before that, but I just feel like it is more now. But anyway, certain two girls have their differences. Yuri appears more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Meanwhile, Natsuki seems a lot more outspoken. Although she looks like the youngest in the club, she's clearly just passionate about her hobbies, and the others are. Actually, they're all 18. Well. Anyway, this will be your homework today. I'll let you borrow Volume 1 for tonight, so you can start on the next book tomorrow. If you have a smudge or bend on it, I'll kill you. You don't have to worry about that. I'm pretty protective of my manga, too. Is it alright if I borrow it, though? I say that mostly because I don't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you're only ready here. I might fall behind if some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. It doesn't take that long to read one volume of manga. It takes like an hour if you're like a a normal reader. For me, it takes like 40 minutes to read a manga. But if you're reading if it's like a double volume manga, which I do own some, it takes you like an hour and a half, a little longer maybe, if you're like a slow reader. But for me, I read pretty fast, so I usually take like 40 minutes instead of an hour and a half instead of 2 hours, you know. But yeah. Anyway, let's continue. I said necessary sacrifice change for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. The girls on the cover of manga beam up at me. I can't help but shiver a bit. Goddamn it, Beam. I guess I should know what the high school girls are into. Hopefully I'll get away with skimming through it. Make sure you read it thoroughly, because I'll be quizzing you on it tomorrow. Is she a mind reader? In that case, I'll give it a shot now. Actually, I want to get sure that I have enough time to finish it after all. Fine, we'll keep a closing eye on you then. I slid in nearby desk and the rest of the girl dissipate, moving and all work on their own things. I really start flipping through the pages. Given that the pictures take up the majority of space on the page, the manga doesn't take me long to get through the beginning. As I read, it starts to become more aware. Natsuki's taking peace in my direction. She's intently focused on my face as I wait to see my reaction to her manga. I clear my throat. Hey, Natsuki, did you do something? You seem to really look in my direction. I feel like a smile creeping through. Natsuki starts to furiously blush, and I spread it as a response. You idiot. It's not like I was looking at you or anything. I was just staring into space. It's classic line. It wasn't like I was blank at you or anything. You know? At you or anything. It's like the classic line. It's classic. Baka. They should translate it. Don't you have anything better to do? Yeah, of course. But that hopefully turns around and seek refuge in the closet where large rummaging sounds soon follow. I just keep reading them. As turned out, perfect, it was just what I imagined it would be. It's basically a bunch of friends in high school, the cutesy hijinks. That's a weird ass word. They get themselves into a slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare to be writing entertaining enough to make up a lack of plot. And so its credit, it does manage to subvert some anime tropes quite neatly, though. And the more I read, the more I can see why it appeals to Natsuki. I'll talk about appreciating the expressiveness of the art. While I don't actually read romance manga, usually the artist actually does a good job portraying the girls as their own characters. I often find the girls in these kinds of stories are bland and unoriginal, not to mention they're often suffer from face-to-face syndrome. So it's pleasant to find that title characters are likable and unique in their own ways. Still, over time I can help but grow a little bored, though. I decided to find it finished tonight, place the novel in my bag. Looking at my spot to see her reading something, might as well see what she's up to. I sit down with a stretch and I make my way to seat next to her. How's it going, Siri? What are you reading? I sit down and notice that she's looking quite content. Nothing much, just reading some stuff at the school project. What about you? You seem really into your book. Oh yeah, it was a good read, at least as far as I can tell right now. You know, but I wish I sounded a little more enthusiastic. That's great, so are you liking the club? You're not bored, are you? She looks a little worried. Her chill from Persona. Persona, the game I'm playing now on twitch.tv/just_FD. Wow, I'm fucking doing it. But yeah, anyway, you should totally check out Twitch, you know, because that's hog if you do. Anyway, flying for a moment. Where did you get the question from? It's a bit too early to tell how I really feel about the club. Of course not, serious. Sure, I haven't met here in a long time, but I enjoy meeting everyone. They're both my ass new stuff. I've never beat you, and I'm confident the Large Club could change that. Well, I'm glad to hear you're involved. You don't want to join a club that has no interest in it, right? Well, I don't really mind. I think reading will grow on way more time. Actually, do you mind if I sit with you and read? She looks at me. It's clearly surprised. I know she was asking me to sit next to her, but nonetheless, she seems happy. Her smile is infectious, lifting my spirits too. That'd be great if you. Now, here's the real question. Why is Sayori in the Large Club? Because she has almost no interest in literature in the main game. Yet, you see Monika's interested in poems, Yuri's interested in books, novels, and stuff like that, and Natsuki's interested in manga. And then you have Sayori, who only likes to hear other people's poems. But she doesn't really particularly like poems, she just wants to hear other people's because she likes to socialize, I guess. But other than that, she has not much reason to be in the club, and it was only introduced when we joined the club. So I feel like it's weird that she's in the club. Wow, why am I thinking so hard with this mod? This mod's it's not even the mod's fault, this is the main game's fault. Bruh. Anyway, let's continue. We were for a while, which turns into talking fairly quickly. Our conversation being a continuation of our chat from the walk to school. It's not just to talk with the childhood friend who I guessed reconnecting would be easy. Reconnecting. My bad. I haven't felt this contract in a while, and I can remember the good mood reflects on her as well, given that she seems very uplifted and bubbly. I don't know what is about her, so it is. Wow, we've been talking for a bit heavily. Man, I didn't even realize this time. Hey, I guess we've been talking for a while. I can see why you come to the Literature Club so much. The rain is welcome and easy. ease vibe. It must be a nice change of pace on how hectic the school day can be. I was hoping you could say that FD really is. I'm grateful for the others as well. They really help make the club the way it is. I can't help but notice Natsuki and Yuri seem to be very different. Do they argue much? She looks downcast on my question. Sometimes yes, but thankfully it doesn't happen often. It isn't often. I just realized that the music's pretty loud. I hope it's good now. I hope. But anyway, let's continue. I guess as a topic isn't a topic she likes discussing. Well, that's not only normal, I guess. Monica, she's like a great president though. She must be very proud of this club. Just then, Monica gets her from the desk she was sitting at and faces the classroom confidently. Speak of the devil. Okay, everyone, I hope you're all having a good time so far. There's a good moment in silence during which everyone seems to be glancing at me. Do they want me to respond? I'm honestly having a great time. Thank you for a warm welcome, everyone. Well, it's great to hear that. It turned out Natsuki baked some cupcakes for the club, too. Yeah, no, I was just about to announce this. Let me get them. Let's sit over there if it looks like this, a room that does this for all of us. Due to the... You know, I'm not even gonna try. Follow so around to where the girls have pulled up a couple desks to form a table together. How about I make some tea as well? Natsuki and Yuri over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feel a bit awkward. I opt to sit next to Yuri. Regardless, she starts the guy. I always rely on her to save me. Meanwhile, Natsuki proudly marches over to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Oh, they actually have like an actual like. Nice. Natsuki lifted the foil after really doesn't white fluffy cupcakes are really look like little cats. Those are drawing into ice cream, little piece of chocolate we're used to making years. So cute. I had no idea you're good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. She grabs one and then Monica and I follow. It's delicious. She talks with her mouth full and ran to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her stinging glass in my direction. She waited for me to take a bite. Finally, bite down. The icing's full of flavor, and she's made it all by herself. It's seriously impressive. It tastes perfect, professionally done to me. And then again, it's not like I have most discerning taste palette. These cupcakes are amazing. Thank you, Natsuki. Yeah, you better thank me because this took hard work to do. Yeah, it really does seem like it. Did you make it all right for or did your parents help? What's me? I was trying to say I couldn't do it myself. I don't know, it just seems freshly made, so I was wondering if your actual baker helped you. I wish I were that was baker, but just because I don't bake for money doesn't mean that I can't be good. Oh, you're right. Sorry, I just suck at cooking myself, so I'd be wowed by good cooking. Well, I guess I could count myself lucky to try cookies today, eh? Well, it's not every day I have time to bake, so be thankful. The expression Natsuki's face probably bow down before my meat peasant. I expect him to prostrate himself before you. Looks like Monica had the same thought. You can't blame Natsuki for blagging a little, though. I would too if I made these. Yeah, exactly. Natsuki sounds gratefully as Yuri saved. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She's gratefully placed a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Yeah, we already know this shtick. We know. We know the shtick. We've seen it in other mods. We've seen every mod. We've seen it in the original game. I'm glad. Alright. I'm happy that you look like you're enjoying yourself, Lefty. As president, let you come into my duty, make everything fun and exciting for everyone. Oh, that reminds me, I've actually been meaning to ask you something, Monica. How come you decided to start your own club? You could possibly be nah. We already know this shtick. Yeah, you know, to be honest. Yeah, we already discussed this about the debate club and she left. Monica's really a great leader, and she wanted to do one thing, so yeah, you get it. So it's just, I don't care. I do, but I don't. Because I already read it, and I don't want to read it again. This is why I don't play mods much, because I start a new mod, because usually they follow the same trope at the beginning of the game. This game hasn't done that so far, which I really like and enjoy. But they actually have some lines that are still from the main game. But I don't blame them, because, like, you know, you have to, like, introduce your characters in a solid way, which they have so far done pretty well. Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Just different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these. Maybe that's why we're all delighted by the idea of them joining. Though I don't know if they'll keep up with their level of enthusiasm. By the way, I know that everyone likes Booty, but do you guys write as well? Actually, we haven't really done writing together funnily enough. Do you guys enjoy those discuss books then? You could say that. Sounds more like a normal book club than literature. To be honest, I was kind of expecting you to all kinds of stuff write poetry. I'd sound poetry, Natsuki jolts back a bit. Do you like poetry, Natsuki? No, I don't really have an opinion on it, I guess. Oh, really? With a sly smile, I get someone runs through her book bag, return with a loose notebook page in her hands. I happen to have a poem here called... Hey, where'd you get that? Classic. As she picks up and snatches the paper back out of Monica's grasp. Don't worry, I didn't steal from your bag or anything. You dropped on the way out the other day. I was going to return it, but I couldn't help teasing you a bit before I did that. Well, I appreciate if you kept your nosy nose out of my private work. Well, duly noted. And sorry, I couldn't help glancing over to your poem when I picked it up. Your writing style is really cute, Natsuki. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just cute as you are. You have slides behind you and put your hand on his shoulders. I'm not cute. There's nothing to be ashamed of. So you do write your own poems, Natsuki. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I just think that's pretty neat. Why don't you share them with the club sometime? Not everyone's just gonna call them cute. I think this is a new facial expression, or I could be wrong, but it looks fresh. You know what I mean? Well, there's nothing wrong with being cute, you know. You wouldn't get it. There's nothing worse than trying to get honesty from someone who's just sad and say it's cute. It's more interesting than the word cute. Well, I guess I didn't have much of a way to think of that way. No one is super noisy, you know. Well, actually, I believe I understand how Natsuki feels. Look surprised as Yuri's sudden introduction. Trade that level of writing takes much more confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. It must be willing to open up to the readers, supposing. You even get it, Yuri. I'm not gonna read all this crap. So, it sounds like you both and Natsuki have a writing experience common, Yuri. Maybe. Well, although I didn't mean to speak for Natsuki, and she's just fine. I much agree with that, as he said. So, a brief moment of silence falls upon us, and we reflect on the conversation. I just give you an idea, everyone. We look holistically at Monaco's smiles, knowing back on us. If we have members who are looking for a legitimate criticism for poetry, how about we do that here? I'm sure we could trust each other with respectful and be a fun activity for us. So I guess this is the main pose for Monica, because I realized this is like the main pose. This pose actually looks really well done. Like, look at that. That looks really well done. Like, if you contrast it here and there. This one looks more flat, actually, even though... that's not what I meant. But, like, you know what I mean? This one looks more vibrant. And also this one. This one kind of doesn't. This one looks like... flat. This... That's not what I meant to say. This one looks more... I don't know the word. Anyway. I didn't write it or write it public, so yeah, same here. Well, that's fine. We just all go and write new poems to bring tomorrow. I was going to suggest that anyway, since I don't like the rest of us poetry already share. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I think learning poetry would be really fun, and the new member thing can help us a little more confident with each other and sharing the bond with the club. Isn't that right, FD? Most less importantly, thus once again, the club has been very welcome so far. At least the initial instructions were made. Although I had to start writing poems, it seems like a fair price to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. I had a doubt at first, but given how friendly and welcome these girls are, I don't really see any reason why I shouldn't join the club. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to be better friends with you after all. Well, that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thank you, Monica. Well, happy to see you joining us. Your wraps arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, and then she's playing along. Yeah. She whispered the last three months of my ear. She swore that I never joined in the beginning. That sneaky girl. All the stage was sneaking happy with the girl's eyes lit up in happiness. I went super busy. We just left after eating my cupcakes. Regulating to be staying as well. Okay, everyone. I think that's it. We'll go end today's meeting on a good note. Don't forget tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring back next meeting so that you can hold discussions. Monica looks over at me once more. Hey, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I can really impress Monica with my mediocre reading and writing skills. Someone tells me, geez, I can already feel anxious whelming up inside me. Well, it's not like Mon's going to be harsh to the actual literature teacher, though, right? Meanwhile, the others can chit-chat as Yuri and Nons can clean up the food. Hey, sir, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Given that she introduced me to all these amazing people, it's the least I can do for her. Sure, let's head home. With that, the two of us head goodbye to the others to make our way home. Ah, nice. On the way back, we discuss events of the day, focusing particularly on each club member. As we do, my mom wanted to beat them all. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, and Emmy, and the teacher I forgot the name of. We decided to hang out with everyone from now on. Besides, I'll have a chance to go for the one of them. Alright, I just had to make most of the circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that's starting with the writing poem tonight. Oh, this is Pog. Very Pog. Sorry, Twitch lingo. Anyway, this is very new. I assume we're writing a poem, right? Or is it just... Yes, sir. This music's back. I love this song. So we gotta... so who should we appeal to? Considering I feel like I'm already going down the Natsuki route. Unintentionally. But I feel like I should just go with it. But... You know what? For this one I have no idea, so I'm just do together. Okay, Sayori likes that. Giggle? Nice. Not Rain Cloud. Candy? Yes. Imagination? No, it's wrong one. Color? No. Marsh? Parfait, right. I'm dumb. Fantasy unstable. Oh my god, these words. I can't. Ashen, treasure your vivid tragedy warm special. I wonder who special is. Oh, okay. This music's fire though. Come on, manga. Playground? Yeah. Lollipop. Boop. I was surprised that wasn't Sayori's, but you know, whatever. I like this one. I like writing poems, even though it's just 20 words on the page, but still. Valuable? Yeah, I knew it. I didn't even know what that word meant, so I picked it. Pout? Yes. Extreme outrageous tones is a forgive a tone? I don't know, man. Nibble. Doki Doki? Yes, sir. Marriage. Jeez. Alright. Oh, alright. I guess. Play. No. Cute. Ah, I think we got mostly Natsuki, then Sayori, then, yeah. How do you fancy meeting you here? Oh yeah, what a coincidence, huh? Speaking of how to see you back here. I would have been swinging right away on us, haha. I enjoyed myself last night, so when I come back. True enough, how I feel, make yourself home before we start commenting. Thanks, will do. I'm back at the literature club. So you're not one of the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Why did we not, like, have a nighttime? You'll see here again. Who knows? That always so Civil War and so much. Thanks for the first month now, Yuri. I think it's been overall thrown into a new hobby. Suddenly, much organized organization centered around that hobby. So let me know if you need any help. Oh, any other club member for that matter. That's safe for you to ask any one of our assistants. Right, thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Don't worry though, it's not like I haven't read anything before, huh? I even remember the right poem for Stacy if you believe it. Well, believe what we see. It's not like I haven't need to go to university degree to write a poem. It's not like I have another school assignment though, it might be a little new to me, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to write a poem, you mean? She got me there. Well, that's why I never said I wrote a good poem. It's not for me sleep. Please, I'm not offended by your teasing. Well, good. Stop searching when it comes to subjects like these. I'm sure you did find it, dude. Well, thanks for the vote of confidence. Trying not to overhype my work, though. Yeah, if you keep your expectations low, you'll never be disappointed. True. Besides, I bet this is the first extracurricular MD's done since high school started. So, extra work's probably really forward to him. Again, she's not wrong, but she doesn't have to say it like that. Natsuki, you're being unfairly harsh. What do you mean main hobbies are? Well, she's really putting me on the spot here. Well, I guess I'm playing you're teasing right now, but yes, I spend a lot of my time playing games watching anime. That's all you need to know. A bit rich coming from someone who keeps manga collections in the cloud room. What? Of course. Natsuki split his towel. Looks like someone knows how to dish out, but I can't help take it. Manga's literature. Of course. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. FD always gives the best as long as you have your fun. He's always been here, so when I need it, when we were kids, he'd always be around to help me with stuff. Oh, you two are childhood friends? I'm glad to see her despite her cheery collection of childhood. Maybe just like Yuri's question. By the way, we haven't spent much time together in a long time. It's a tad awkward. Yeah, we know each other for a while, haven't we? We smile at each other. I really hope we use the club to reconnect. Such history with one another. I imagine you shared much together. You could say that. Would you believe Siri still as clumsy now as she was 10 years ago? Hey, Media, this is not true. Oh, this cute pout face. I love that. I love that pose. I miss it. Oh, I need to tell you about the time you tried to cook lunch and almost set the house on fire. Her taste starts pink as she rushes to the door. Anyway, you two is good friends. After all, you're both the Lich Club now. Hey, yeah. Look forward to it. Looks up at hearing this, though I can't help but wonder. Given the maturity and intelligence she carries so elegantly and knows her passion for reading is much stronger than my own. Will be as easy as Sayori thinks it is. It's worth at least a try. Yeah, oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Yeah, it's not much, really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Whatever it is, I'm sure I like it. What is it, Yuri? You may sound like a big deal when it's really not. I'm just wanting to give it to you to appropriate time, but sorry, I was thinking. Now I'm really surprised. Two girls look both down dolefully at each other. Well, I guess that means it's time to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, it was in the first place, so this is still a surprise to me. Just knowing they went through that effort to get me something that makes me feel really welcome. No matter what, I'm still going to make me happy. Is that so? Of course, I can really so considerate, Yuri. You're welcome. It's the least I can do. Anyway, if that's the case, here it is. Yuri reaches her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I brought a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is How's the Girl to Be So Cute? Even if she picked up a book, he thinks like possibly like, despite not reading much. I'm just cut off right now. You didn't want him to feel left out. What's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to say that he doesn't like my books or anything? Because that's not true. He freaking loves mine. It's just like me, right, FD? Oh no, not this again. You get to just let this nice thing happen. I'm enjoying both of them. Why did you pick one? Alright. What is another Yuri Natsuki arguments cropping up again? I glance at Yuri to find a very different emotion. Really afraid she seemed calm between standing up herself and backing down to keep peace. After a beat, her mouth speak her resolve train. No, that's not what I meant to say at all. I was really referring to the fact that he might not have much literature collection himself, given that he said that he's not much of a reader. Giving a book is a totally different genre would benefit him in broadening his knowledge of the literature world. That's a fire response. That's a good ass response. This is the first time I heard Yuri give a good comeback in a fucking while. Alright? That was great. I want to give her a handshake, but can't really do that. Anyway, instantly noticed that all eyes are on her. I apologize if I have worded that hard. No, you're fine, Yuri. I definitely love to read manga. I think that we'll read different things too once in a while. I seem to think she can't win the Mario and she always visually backs down. Her outspoken nature really does make up for a physical small structure. Ugh, whatever. That's key. Guys, let's stop fighting. Everyone has their own super good taste in literature, so we shouldn't keep arguing over it. I should enjoy everyone's recommendation equally as much. After all, you guys are all smart and definitely more experienced in literature than me. When she say that I wasn't trying to attack you or whatever. It's just that a lot of people who judge manga without even trying to read it themselves. So yeah. I guess that's closest to a bigger apology from Natsuki. And Natsuki isn't wrong about that either. She isn't wrong about, you know, people judging manga like that. Because I have an experience. Alright, I'm gonna... Even though it's like a weird note to end it off on, I'm gonna end it here. Because... yeah, it's been like, I don't know, almost an hour now. But yeah, so I hope you... I don't know how to end this. You know... Oh, shoot. No, go back. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a dislike. It doesn't help anyone. And, yeah, have a good day. Big game.